Hello, best friend, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If this is the first time you're watching my channel, my name is Sebastian, and I welcome you guys with open arms. I do pop culture videos every single day, so if you're looking for a new messy best friend, girl, this is like a choreography, bitch. I'm just like, choreographing. Anyways, welcome back. If you are new, my name is Sebastian. I spill tea every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found him. Grab a snack and a drink, hit that subscribe button. I'd be super thankful and grateful. And you guys, we gotta talk. We have to talk because this actress, girl, she is giving a lot of people something to talk about. And I just, one thing, okay, so I mean, this goes a lot deeper than just watching a video and commenting on it. This goes to a lot. This has to, in order to talk about this, you have to talk about certain, triggering things like eating disorders and like food and stuff. So I wanted just to start this video by, I don't want to consider myself critiquing anybody's food choices or lack of, or whatever kind of diets, because I think that we all are very different. I think we all have all of our personal struggles, and I never want to be someone here like sitting on a high horse, criticizing people. That would never be my intention. So I never want you guys to think that, because we're all different, and we're all coping in this thing called life very differently. So I never want to offend anybody. But Gwyneth Paltrow is, she's been under fire quite a lot for her eating people are classifying it, I guess, as eating disorders or lack of food, and her it was called the starvation diet, where she kind of promotes not really eating quite a lot, but drinking a lot of like beef broth and this and that, very little amounts of food. And again, everyone has their journey, whether it's healthy or not, everyone has their journey. But I don't know why the fuck she did this, but she went and posted a video on what she has in her fridge, and a lot of people are calling her out because they're like, girl, did you not learn from your first scandal of your starvation diet? You have children. How does your fridge look like this? And with the very small amounts of food. So let's watch this. I'm going to put it here and then we can talk.
This is key. You gotta keep your lift and depuff eye masks in the fridge. So I've been doing these AMAs monthly. I've gotten a lot of questions about what's in my fridge. I guess this is a trend that's going around. So would you like to see what's in my fridge? I'm not gonna lie, I cleaned it up before I invited you in here. But this is really the kind of stuff that I have in my fridge. Heavy cream, there's half and half. There's regular milk, plus almond milk. Span the spectrum of milks here in the old Paltrow Martin house. I have some of my favorite drinks up here. You can see I've got my little tinctures. My son loves coconut water. This is my favorite iced tea brand. Coconut yogurt, which I love. We got some leftover butter chicken, some leftover veggie burgers from lunch. Here's some leftover zucchini fritters from boyfriend breakfast. So this is a great hack, is to keep your eye masks in the fridge. It just feels amazing and cool and helps with the depuffing. Incredible peptide serum, of course. I put this on in the morning and then in the evening before I go to bed. And this is a new thing I started doing, is moisturizer in the fridge. Feels amazing, hidden between my cans of Alvaline wine. Wash off, keep it nice and cold. Oh, it feels so good. So that wraps up my fridge tour. Do you feel like you've gotten to know me any better?
So I want to just take a second to just give you guys, so Gwyneth Paltrow kids, okay? Gwyneth Paltrow has two children, okay? So we have Apple and Moses, and their ages are 19 and 17 years old. So at this point, oh girl, hang on. So at this point, I think, obviously they're a lot older, but it's believed that they live with her, right? So let's talk about this, because a lot of people are concerned that she is possibly passing along, not great relationship with food, because again, it all seems like it's a lot of drinks and a lot of creams and all of these things. So let's talk about this without offending anybody, because, everyone is very different. And we all, like I said, we all have our struggles. We all have our lifestyles. So, and And I think, though, when you are in the public eye, you do have to be very careful with what you are showing, because you are literally open up the floodgates for criticism and for, an amount of ocean-wide comments and opinions and advice, unsolicited advice, and just so many things. I think that Gwyneth didn't really learn a lot from her first scandal of the starvation diet drama. I think that it's just showing the majority of her fridge is drinks and creams. It is a little bit concerning to some, and I mean, as somebody who has currently, because I don't think I've healed yet. I definitely struggle with an eating disorder every single day. I'm going to confess something to you guys right now, that what I'm going through. I asked my husband, and this is something that I've never told anybody, but I think that having a YouTube channel that is opened to you guys, I need to be transparent. And this is something that I've spoken a little bit about, but I haven't given you guys an update about. I've had an eating disorder for as long as I can remember. And I asked my husband a couple months ago to hide the scale because I was weighing myself every single day. And recently, I found it and I actually hid it. And I've been weighing myself once again every single day. And it is something that I'm going through. I have actually this morning, it was actually really weird. This morning, I spoke to my mom about it. And I even, told my husband as well, because I figured that it was not a healthy thing. And everything I put in my mouth, it's like, there's like a whole thing in my head that goes with it. So I never want anyone to think that I am criticizing or making fun or whatever, because I'm also going through it. So that's why I have a lot of sympathy for someone like Gwyneth Paltrow, that it's obvious that something is just not adding up, because most people's fridges don't just carry 90% of liquids, right? There's actual food, and there's vegetables, and there's fruits, and there's cheese and hams and things. I mean, you have two teenage boys, I'm sure they're fucking eating you out of a fridge. You have to have the sandwiches, everything. She said she cleaned it up a little bit, but I feel like when you are in the public and you're in the public eye, I think that you kind of also have to alter your reality, because you always have to think, what will people say about this? And yes, maybe you shouldn't care what people say or think, but it is actually also important, because you also have a responsibility, because you don't want to be like she did with the starvation diet. It was named that as an irresponsible thing to promote. You know what I mean? So I feel like, the fridge definitely is a little concerning. She talked about liquids and a couple leftovers, and that maybe they're a family that does ordering every day. Maybe they go to restaurants every day. Maybe they have a chef that only cooks the exact meals that people are eating. I don't know, right? Hollywood people are weird, bitch. Rich people are weird, right? So, I mean, I know a couple people, who, one of my best friends, she hates to cook, so she eats out almost every single day. And another friend of mine also orders every single day. Things like that. I mean, everyone is different. My fridge does not look like that. But I feel that when you are in the public eye, you do unfortunately have a responsibility. And I think that she just walked into another trap, if I'm being honest. And I kind of wonder if maybe she is kind of in the joke, in the I know what people are going to say, so let's just have them talk about it, because in Hollywood, good or bad press is still press, so I'm even wondering if she did it on purpose. She said she did clean it, so you never know. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Again, I always want to be very sensitive when it comes to these type of things, because I know what it's like to be judged, and also to judge. I've judged many in my lifetime, but going through it, you know, with the binging and the body dysmorphia and all this, I have like a soft spot for people who might be going through that as well. But I'm kind of leaning towards that she kind of is just wanting her name out there and having people talk about her and some controversy, because you have to understand, in Hollywood, controversy sells, so her products will go up. You know what I mean? So anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Girl, what the fuck is this? Kim bada kum bada kum kim bam bam, kim bada kum bada kum kim bam bam, bidi bidi bam bam. Bye.